wife. Barna's here with me.
First time.
Where's the cigar?
I'm smoking the Padron.
Padron. That's the anniversary. 1926 Torpedo.
A very special moment, a very special evening. My wife of 31 years, Hazel, my 3 children, my 3 daughters are all here, which is very special to me. Hazel, Samantha, Allison, and Jessica. There's Hazel. I think I want to mention a few highlights of the 20 years. But first of all, and most important, I couldn't do it without Gordon Mott, who you're... and his team, which includes Dave Savona. And I won't go further because we don't have the time to talk about Dave Savona and his turnaround from being unable to write to being a great writer. No, I won't cover that. Big Smokes. We've done them for 20 years. We've done them in 16 different cities. We started it. It was amazing to go to the first one to Marriott. And over the years, over 250,000 people have attended our Big Smokes. The night to remember, many of you here have been to our cigar dinners, which we've done for, I guess, 18 years. And we raised over $20 million for prostate cancer research. A great friend of mine, before Cigar Aficionado, who I used to go out at night and have a cigar with, who is a great friend of the cigar industry and a great former mayor of New York. I'd like to welcome Mayor Rudy Giuliani.
4 more years! 4 more years!
God forbid! Oh, you mean for me? I'm a big supporter of everything that you do. I love cigars, and I'm going to tell you how it all started. I was about 12 years old. My mother caught me smoking cigarettes with my friends. And she said, when your father comes home, you are going to get a whipping. My father came home, took me downstairs into our basement, and he said, I'm going to teach you that you're never going to smoke again, punk. He took out a White Owl cigar. Remember White Owl cigars? Man, must have been one shitty cigar. And stuck it in my mouth, and he said, you're going to sit here, and you're going to smoke. And I think that built up in me this defiance, you know, that helped me get through September 11, that helped me get through being mayor of New York. And then, of course, when I was old enough, I kind of graduated to your cigars, which are a heck of a lot better than White Owl cigars. And I've often found that I've made friends, gotten to know people better. I travel the country a lot. Probably I'm on the road 160, 170, 180 days. A lot of it in the United States. I go to all of the shops that sell your cigars. I stop in, I have a cigar, and I sit down and I talk to all the guys that are there. That's the way I take a poll. I don't bother having to spend a lot of money paying a pollster to figure out what people are thinking. I listen to them. And it has been a wonderful thing for me, being a cigar smoker. I think the only thing equivalent to it is the kinds of friends you make when you play golf. But if you smoke cigars with a group of guys, or now with a group of women, you become very, very good friends. And you have created a great American industry. I think it's a shame that your industry is under assault. I think that's a direct violation of our Constitution. I have I thought basically in America you get to choose what you want to do.
Here, here.
If there's risk attached to what you're doing, we're all old enough, intelligent enough, educated enough to assume that risk and say, there's risk in everything. This happens to be something I really enjoy.
We have some serious business. There are 9 individuals who have given their lives to the cigar business, and in most cases, their families before them. The first recipient, among the most important contributions, the Fuentes and the Newman, through the Cigar Family Charitable Foundation, created a great school, an institution for the poor kids of the Dominican Republic, which today is an incredible institution that's recognized around the world.
And all your foundations and everything you do for Cat Cure and all you do for autism, you taught us that through this cigar, it was magical. There was a bridge that we could reach people. And as humble cigar makers.
Here, let me get a picture. How about you and your dad? Yeah, you want to take a picture? You're going to be in the hat. Where's my hat? Next is Hanky Kellner, who was born to a Dominican tobacco family, started making cigars in 1984. He's the maker of Davidoff, Avo, the Griffins, and Zeno Platinum. He's the head of Pro Cigar, the Dominican Cigar Association. He oversees 3 factories that make 20 cigars a year, and he is known as one of the real academians of cigar making, and somebody I've known actually since before the magazine, when I went to Dominican Republic to learn about cigars, I don't know, in the 80s sometime, in the mid-80s, Hanky Kellner.
Don't worry, Marvin. With my poor English, I can't talk too much. But I want to remember something that happened many, many years ago. It was more or less in 1989, Marvin, or 1988, when Marvin visited me at the old Tagalog factory with Michel Roux and Abu Visim. We enjoy a cigar, drink something, and Marvin
The next recipient is Robbie Levin. So, Robbie began his career in cigars sweeping the floor at his father's store in Philadelphia.
Not much has changed.
He's the creator and owner of Ashton brand. Also owns La Aroma de Cuba in San Cristobal. His company is a leader in the cigar retail, wholesale, and distribution business, and he has worked diligently for the rights of cigar smokers through the Cigar Rights of America organization. Come on up, I have one cute little story that he probably doesn't want me to tell. At the first RTDA cigar convention, Robbie and I had become friends. And he gets great ratings.
Only rarely. We'll talk about that later. Marvin, 20 years ago, nobody, even you, wouldn't have imagined what would have happened. It's changed everybody's life for the better. The whole industry is here, and it's a wonderful thing. Thank you.
Here.
Definitely want to thank you for tonight, for the honor. It's a pretty impressive group of people over there, all great cigar makers, tobacco growers, and it is an honor to be included with them. Thank you.
Benjamin Menendez. Benjamin was born in Cuba. He's the son of Alonzo Menendez, the creator of Monte Cristo cigars. He started working for his father at age 16. How old are you now?
Older.
So he's been in the cigar business 60 years. He's produced cigars in Cuba, Jamaica, Brazil, the Canary Islands, Dominican Republic, Nicaragua, Honduras. And he's produced many of the great cigars in the world today. And I still remember when I interviewed you in the Dominican Republic when you told me the story about how...
With a magazine looking so splendid, so great. I don't know how he's going to do it, but he's crazy. That brings me back to a thought by a great person named Mark Twain. And Mark Twain had a saying, all ideas are crazy until they become successful. And Marvin made it successful. And I'm going to say, love, Marvin, thank you very much.
The next recipient doesn't speak English. You would think he'd learned by now. So he has his baby son George. He has overcome tragedy over the years from fires, civil wars, and an embargo. 3 times Padron has won Cigar of the Year from Cigar Aficionado.
En la historia del tabaco y en cualquier historia, lo primero que tiene que ser uno es ser agradecido. Agradecido con los clientes, agradecido con la familia de nuestra que hasta ahora, gracias a Dios, y nuestros clientes que también han servido para que uno les agradezca.
That for him, the most important thing is to show his gratitude and being grateful. So, yeah.